Well, hello there, boys and girls. Today you're in for a special treat. Instead of me making a video about Monster Hunter 3, you instead get to get educated on the whole modifying your systems versus pirating thing. It's come to my attention that a lot of people don't seem to get the term modification. Modification means, ding ding ding, you're changing something so that it either alters its purpose or it does a completely different purpose. Or you're changing how it looks. For example, you put a spoiler on your car because it, quote, makes it go faster, end quote. Now, pirating is what you new age hippie assholes refer to as the stealing of data. For example, if I download Pokemon for the Game Boy Advance, I am pirating. Do you see the difference? For example, Bob puts a spoiler on his car. He is modifying it. Bob steals someone else's car engine and puts it in his car. He's what you would refer to as pirating that engine because you're fucking retarded. As of late, I've run into people telling me that I am pirating. Let me tell you something. I don't steal. I've never stolen. I never will. And do you know why? Because I'm not a scumbag like you assholes make everyone else out to be. So when I go to a video game forum and I tell somebody how I got a demo running, and you moderate me because of, quote, illegal activities, I have to come and educate you. Many of you may know emulators and ROMs. I'm pretty sure everyone listening here has played at least one NES, SNES, Genesis, hell, even PlayStation 2 emulators on their computer. It's illegal to do so unless you yourself had burnt a copied image of the game, often referred to as a ROM. For higher up programs, it's called an ISO. So, when I pop Monster Hunter 3 into my Wii, because it's modified, don't write letters, because it's modified, I expected it to work. It didn't. So you know what I had to do? I had to rip a copy of it in ISO form, meaning I ripped the data off the disk, and I put it on an SD card, and that SD card is sitting in the back of my Wii as we speak. It is literally loading that SD card because it can't load the disk. This is legal. And do you know why it's legal? Because I'm not selling it to you. I'm not giving it to you. It's my fucking disk. This is what people get confused with. If you download, let's say, Super Mario RPG, and you own Super Mario RPG, that's illegal. Why? Because it's not yours that you're copying. If you copy your own Super Mario RPG from your game, and you play it, it's legal. And this is what you fucking cock-eyed, cock-jawed, I can't even fucking formulate a sentence. You piss me off so much with your stupidity. So I go on, and I do what any normal person does when they're accused of wrong. You tell the dumbass in question that they are wrong. You have done nothing wrong. You appeal it. Right? Right. Another moderator at this forum tells me that, let me see here, let me find it. The discussion of creating of legal, quote, backup copies is illegal. And he quoted backup, which means he's implying that I downloaded it, like a fucking dickhead would. Let me put this in perspective for a lot of you who, you only watch my Monster Hunter videos. I don't really like being called a thief. I really don't. You could call me an asshole, you could call me a fuckhead, you could call me a dick sucker, whatever, I'll shrug it off. But when you call me a thief, you're crossing into dangerous waters. And I'll tell you why. Because I've scraped and I've clawed my way through life. And granted, it wasn't glamorous up until about a few years ago. Fuck, it's still not glamorous by most today's standards. But I am who I am, without having to steal shit from anybody. I'd say that says a lot about my quality of character. So when you call me a thief, you're asking to be punched in the face, or verbally punched in the dick online, like I'm doing now. Because you are a retard. Do I look like I'm going to steal a fucking disc or data from a disc that I don't even own? I took pictures. You'll notice that there's no video running in the background. There's going to be several pictures popping up. Obviously not in the order of my speaking, but they're going to be popping up. But I took one special one for everybody who said that I'm a pirate and that I'm hurting the industry, even though I'm fucking supporting the industry because I have to buy out of the country, which still gives those assholes money. Something you retards don't seem to get. You buy a Japanese game from Capcom, you're still giving Capcom money. That no matter where you buy the game from, you're still supporting that game's release, so long as you're buying it. But here is what... fucking Christ, I'm so annoyed. What I don't seem to grasp is how people fuck that up. How do you fuck up the legality of modifying your system? It is not illegal to modify anything you yourself have purchased unless it's used for malcontent or for stealing shit, like data. So if I were to mod my Wii to shoot laser beams at squirrels, that would be considered legal. Yeah. You know why? Because no one gives a shit about squirrels. Now, if I used it to fire, pellets at fucking people as they walk by and killed them, yeah, that's illegal. Or even if it didn't kill them, that's illegal. Now, if I modify it so I can play Japanese games or backup copies, that is legal. Now, if I download backup copies to play on the Wii, that is illegal. Modifying, legal. Downloading, illegal. One more time for the stupid. Modding, legal. Downloading, illegal. And if I have to go through this again, I'm gonna fucking throw a fit. So for all of you who, stuck through this rant, I thank you. I really do, because I really wanted to take this time to throw a Monster Hunter 3 video up about some of the new shit that I just fucking discovered. But no, instead, I have to come here and fucking complain about how dumb people are, because humanity in itself disgusts me. If there was a destroy the world button, I'd fucking press it. I really would. I'd be like, ooh, what's this? Oh, without a second's thought. Because humanity in a whole disgusts me. Disgust me. As a whole, you disgust me. Granted, as a whole means everybody lumped together, which would include myself. So don't be offended if you're listening to this and you're going, but I hope that this little rant has educated you. But if anything, this has taught me that I need to write this shit down ahead of time and just read what I wrote. Because I was blathering on. I still am. Gotta love a pizza. Yeah, pizza's sexy. Yum yum, motherfucker. Alright, I'm done talking. This is Akubarix, reminding you to go fuck yourself.